Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. This is Cooking Keto Style. My name is Tessa.
I'm Jason.
Today we are making some pork chops, but not just any pork chops. We are making smothered pork chops. So these pork chops will have a bacon, cream cheese, Parmesan kind of saucy substance that's going to go on top that they will cook in. So you will need some pork chops, and I have these fancy little pork chops right here. You will need some broth. I am using chicken broth. You can use beef broth if you prefer. I have some shredded Parmesan cheese, some cream cheese, some cooked crumbled bacon bits, and I have 2 egg yolks that I have already whisked together. So if you are ready to get started,
I definitely am.
then we will get started with these yummy, delicious smothered pork chops. Oh yeah. I have already cooked about 6 slices of bacon, and I have already chopped it up. And this is what it looks like. So now with the bacon grease, I am going to sear my pork chops. So we're going to put the pork chops in the pan, and we're going to lightly sear those on each side. So about 4 to 6 minutes per side. So once you have seared your pork chops on both sides, you will remove them from the pan. And I am just going to set them on this plate here. They smell really good.
Mm-hmm.
Now you will lower your heat to, let's see, medium low. And we are going to add half of a cup of broth to the pan. You're just going to leave all the bits in there. This will help make our smothered gravy. So there's the broth. And you will be adding 4 ounces of cream cheese. So this is half of a block of cream cheese. And you will whisk it in until it is melted with the broth. Once your cream cheese has melted and it's thickened and creamy looking and bubbling kind of like that, then you will add half of a cup of shredded Parmesan cheese. I'm just going to dump that in right there, and we're going to whisk that in until it has been melted. Ooh yeah. It's already starting to melt and get cheesy and creamy. Oh, look at that. It's really thickened up now.
Yeah.
Thickened up a lot. Right. And now it is time to temper our, I'm going to turn the heat kind of off because I don't want the cheese stuff to burn. Anyway, we're going to temper our egg yolks. I have 2 egg yolks that I have already beaten. So I'm going to take some of my cheese mixture, and I'm going to add a couple tablespoons to my egg yolks, and I will gently whisk that into the egg yolks to temper them. All right, so I'm taking some of my cheese mixture, and I'm going to pour it into my egg mixture, and I'm going to take this little whisk here, and I'm just going to kind of temper my egg yolks. Look, I'm sloshing it on my finger. We want to kind of temper them first before we pour the egg yolk into the cheese sauce mixture. So we don't want our eggs to curdle. So by gently adding some of the cheese mixture to the egg yolks first, it helps prevent that curdling Ooh, look, my cheese sauce really is thickening. Maybe we need to add a little bit more broth to it to thin it out just a little bit. So I think I'm going to add just a little bit more broth to thin it out as well. But let's get these egg yolks mixed in. All right. So we got that. And now I'm gently going to, ooh, look at that bubbling cheese. Gently, I think I want to add a little bit of the broth first. So let's put that there. I'm gently going to, a little bit at a time. You could also use heavy cream if you wanted to. I mean, it would make it more creamy and rich. But I'm using bone or broth for flavor. This is just chicken broth too. So if you want beef broth, you can use beef broth. I don't think I've ever seen any pork broth unless you make it yourself. But yeah, it was pretty thick, so we're just kind of thinning it out just a little bit. Keep mixing. All that yummy cheesy goodness. A little bit more. There we go. It's starting to get more thinner. And I'm sloshing it everywhere as well. Okay. I'll set that aside. Now we will add our tempered egg yolk into our cheesy sauce mixture. So a little bit at a time so your eggs don't curdle. Ooh. The egg yolk is optional too, so if you don't want to put egg yolk in yours, you don't have to. Just kind of makes it more creamier and it gives it more of a golden color. If I can get the rest of that out. All right, we're just going to set that aside. We're just going to keep stirring. I'm going to turn my heat off now so my egg don't curdle in there. And just keep whisking. We will now be adding the rest. We're going to add our bacon back in there. And we are going to put our pork chops in there.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And there we go. And last one. Oop. And there is our pork chops. And we're just going to kind of let those sit in there. We're just going to kind of move our pork chops around, make sure they get covered in the smother sauce. There we go. And that is our smothered pork chops. And I really cannot wait to try these. They look so good and they smell so good. Wow, look at the cheesy sauce. All the bacon bits.
Yes.
Looks so good. Okay. So I have our smothered pork chops in this skillet right here. And they look so good. So let's get one and put it on a plate. Let's see, which one of these do I want? Ooh, look. Trying to get some of that cheese sauce.
God, looks so good.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
And there's my pork chop on a plate. Yummy, yummy. And I'm going to take my fork. I'm going to cut it in half with my knife. Yes. Yes. All right. Cut us a piece off, and oh, there we go. Looks so good.
Really good.
All right.
Oh my god.
Pork chop. Yummy. Cream cheese.
The
Yummy.
sauce is amazing too.
Parmesan. Bacon. Yummy. All of it is yummy, yummy, yummy. Yeah. I've never had smothered pork chops before.
Neither lie.
Yeah. I wanted to try them. And this was really good. Very good. So, if you like bacon and cream cheese and Parmesan cheese and pork chops, then this is definitely the recipe for you. So, now it's stuck in my teeth. Now I gotta clean my teeth. So, sorry, I had to swallow. So, give us a like if you like our videos and our recipes and you would like more content. You can leave some comments down below. If you haven't already, please considering subscribing to the channel. Every subscriber counts, even you. So we will see you next time, and I hope you have a great day. See you guys later. Bye.